Um, so pretty much people do drugs to actually calm down. Meaning there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of pressure, and whenever they realize the drugs, you cannot keep, adding and adding and adding more drugs. It's not that you're going to overdose. You never overdose. Your immune system actually, well, the more drugs, the more your immune system knocks down. And the more your immune system knocks down, it's going to look like an overdose. But your body actually said it can't fight both things, the medicine and your anxieties. So what happens is there's a collision, there's a wreckage. Just like if you were a girl, you have a reproductive system. Guys don't understand the reproductive system. They think, oh, if you get pregnant, you get pregnant. If they try, they try. If it's an accident, it's an accident. So guys are like, how does that tie into the drug thing and the overdose, immunity, immune system, whatever thingy, like weakness? So God was talking about, hey, my disciples are weak in the body. We can't perform this process, this project, this surgery. We can't do it. Your body's too weak. They can't do this, God. Please remove the cup. 3 prayers. So to tie it into the Jesus part. So you'll have Jesus on your side too. And also it. Okay, so and then where it ties into the reproductive system, this is the mentality set. The mentality set has, you don't have Jesus Christ's mind, where you knew that you were not going to care if the woman got pregnant or not got pregnant. So that makes you a homosexual right there. No matter if you didn't abuse her, it is still called neglect, because she is a woman with a reproductive system, like as if I want to buy a car, brand new car, brand new, full price, everything. I want to just sit it in the yard in the rain. And it might flood too. I'm not going to put it on high ground. I'm just going to, a car, because the car is movable. So, in other words, it's accessible, capable to move around, to do things, to function. And what do you do with this brand new car? The reproductive system of a woman. You men, your dick is not countable for this. You don't have a reproductive system, okay? You don't. You have a nozzle, what do you call that? Fuel pump. You have a fuel pump. You don't have a reproductive system. Like even the gas tank would not be included as a reproductive system, okay? Because it's not created to multiply. It's just created to keep it moving. So you have a special kind of fuel pump. It's not the kind of fuel pump that's just for fueling the woman to keep her mobile. So, while your immune system is falling down from taking too many drugs to keep your anxiety down, your anxiety is emotional and verbal, and your stress, and then the pressures are mental and thoughts. So that's where what you call would be like the end of May and the beginning of June. The Cancers or the twins. What do you call those twins? The Pisces? No. The twin Geminis. This is where the Geminis come in, and you're gonna have to learn to be expressive, meaning don't hold back. You know, this is like honesty plus understanding that forgiveness is always there, but it's like forgiveness is like giving birth to a baby. I mean, you can actually request for forgiveness and say, please forgive me, but that baby is not gonna start growing in that belly one day and pop out that same day. You want forgiveness? You want, depending on how big is your actual request for forgiveness. Because then, okay, one forgiveness could be like, oh, it's a simple forgiveness. They could just cook a meal for you. It's a small forgiveness. Other forgivenesses take a process, a long time. Like for these women and men the women that take pregnancy pills, don't want to get pregnant during sex. Well, you have a longer forgiveness to wait for it. This is gonna be longer than 9 months. That kind of forgiveness, you could have got pregnant. And now you think it's going to be just a simple forgiveness, fried chicken, over a few, 30 minutes or something? I don't know. 5 minutes or what? You think forgiveness for that kind of thing is going to be overnight? Really? You are, you push behind years of, you're trying to make your past come back, and then at the same time you want to bitch about your past and say, don't bring up my past. Forgiveness means your past is going to get brought up. Because forgiveness is about saying that everything that you were trying to accomplish did not amount to anything, and you quit the process, you forfeit, and you no longer want to be a part of the team, okay? So where does that tie in again? With the drugs, with the overdose. Well, you actually have a low immune system. And that's where the anxiety starts. That's where the pressure starts. Sex. I knew this since I was a teenager, very young teenager. Like, even a kid before the sex, I knew, look, if I ever get a boyfriend, yeah, I know myself. I'm not going to be stable, number one, because he's going to have a set of a mindset way different than me. Because he's a guy, number one, automatic, different mindset. So that's going to be anxiety and pressure. Whenever you find out you can actually have sex, that's going to be another anxiety and pressure. And then when you're going to find out everyone wants to join in like an orgy or some bullshit. Because one's doing it, everyone wants to do it. No, everyone's doing her, everyone wants to do her. So your drugs are coming in to stop the pressure and anxiety in your immune system. You forgot about your immune system. Where was your immune system at the time? Do you know how to build your immune system? We don't want to actually step on our own anxieties. Our anxieties are trees and flowers that are growing in us. Our pressures, the same thing, duh. Why would you want to fight things that you know you actually put into process, you know you wanted to take part of? Why would you even try to see anxiety and pressure as a negative?